And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to the Subway Fresh Fit 500, race number 15 of the NR 2003 Diva Cup Series. Getting set to cap off what has been a very good race weekend based off the fact that these two races we had here this weekend was caution-free races in both the Diva Bush and Truck Series races, respectively. What will the Diva Cup Series drivers feature in 32 laps time? Mia Watt starts on the pole position for the 40 in the 45 machine. Mia Watt has not been doing good. Comes in this race 31st in points, first pole of the year for Petty Enterprises. Alongside of her, former Buffalo Wild Wings Series champ Monica Towns in the 19 machine. This will probably be the last race you'll see her running the regular Dodge Dealers number 19 Dodge. She'll have some other paint schemes coming starting next week at Sonoma. She comes in this race 12th in the point standings. Ginger Foutley in row number 2, former winner this season. Ginger Foutley comes into this race, if I can find her in the points. She is 14th in the standings, and alongside of her is Jillian Black in the 0. Jillian Black comes into this race. I went the wrong way. Sorry about that, y'all. Ignore Discord blowing up in the background. Jillian Black. I think I went too far. Shit. Fuck, I can't find Jillian Black in points. That's a problem. Hold on. She is... Let me pull this up so I can see where she is in points. She is 33rd in the point standings. I just found her. Okay. Here's the rest of the starting grid for the Subway Fresh Fit 500. And let's go over the top 10 in the point standings presented by Golden Corral. Becky Walters is the points leader by 115 points. Do we have a problem with the 19? Yes. Looks like that's going to be a wave off. The officials had to wave off the start. We apologize about that. We want to make sure everyone rolls off. But Becky Walters, the points leader by 115 points over Amber Whitecastle, 128 points over Gwen Tennyson. Prudence Martindale is 4th in the standings. As we're going to make sure everyone rolls off. There we go. 5th in the standings, as I'm trying to get score 4 to scroll down, please and thank you. That would be Pete Ramirez, 175 points back. 181 points back is Courtney Lynn, who dropped down to 6th in the standings. Ellen Benson, is 7th in the standings, 216 points back. 240 back is Matilda Cobb, who is 8th. Brenda Eveling, who's won the last 2 points paying events. She jumped all the way to 9th in the standings with her second win of the year, and Jill Thomas complete the top 10, 267 points back of the points lead. One thing we have not had this weekend is cloud covers. There's the points leader, Becky Walters, who starts in the 5th position. And here we go. The Subway Fresh Fit 500 is underway here at Phoenix. This weekend, first time we've had cloud cover over the Phoenix International Raceway. The previous 2 races this weekend, we've had the dreadful sunshine that's been beaming down this track. We have now had cloud cover for our Diva Cup Series race day, so that will make things a little interesting. Watts will lead the first lap. There's Becky Walters, who had a good qualifying effort in that 9 machine. As I said, comes in this race as the points leader. Still has not found victory lane, surprisingly or not. Only the top 4 in the standings have not been to victory lane. Walters, Whitecastle, Tennyson, and Prudence Martindale. I apologize about the lag if you're seeing this right now. I'm going to reboot my laptop before I record next week's race at Sonoma. Checking the back of the field, Hannah Blue Jay in the Cobalt colors this week. There's Annie Winters in the Tropical Skittles machine. There's Peach Ramirez, who comes in this race running well in points, 5th in the standings. They're starting to get a bit aggressive back here. That's Brooklyn Carter in the 25. Matilda Cobbs back here at the rear of the field. Melissa Cooper's back here. Jesse Art in the AT&T colors. Josephine Bouvier in the SKF colors. Her teammate Ellen Benson in the Sharpie colors this week. Carla Sinat, what could be her final Diva Cup Series race. It has not been a good season for Carla Sinat. There's been a lot of rumors that Carla Sinat is going to get replaced. And so far, it looks like the rumors are about to be true because she comes in this race 34th in the point standing. So this could be Carla's final race in the Divas series. Brenda Ely running the Rainbow Jeff Gordon throwback colors. They're second in points. Amber Whitecastle, she's trying to run down the 9 car for the points lead. Becky Walters following her teammate Mackenzie Thompson. Courtney Lynn, another driver, needs to turn her luck around. Lauren Grubius in the Icebreaker colors on her GM Goodwrench Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. Back up front, Mia Watts continue to lead this race as we're about to complete 6 laps of 32. There's Prudence Martindale, comes in this race 4th in the point standings as she's closer to Becky Walters. So I forgot to do this to the ticker. Sorry about that. Mia Watts, who has been one of the most Mia Watts has not been to victory lane this season. Watts has yet to go to victory lane this season. I believe Melissa Cooper has not been to victory lane. Let me double check the points. If score 4 could quit being slow as usual. I believe I might be correct. Yeah, score 4 is going so slow for some reason. I do apologize about that. Don't worry, I'm going to restart my computer after this race is over. Or by the time you're watching this, I've already restarted my computer. Yeah, Melissa Cooper has not been to victory lane either. And of course, she's one of the 5 drivers in the danger zone coming in this race, along with Crystal Fontaine, Scarlett Wallace, Chrissy House, and Kayla Brown. And there's Crystal Fontaine, who's running up here. And of course, the gal she's trying to pass is ironically her teammate, Josephine Bouvier. Only 59 points behind Bouvier to get out of that danger zone of dropping down to the Diva Bush series. Lindsay Sutton up there in the 9th position, having a good run this weekend. Kayla Brown up in 22nd, comes to this race dead last in the points. It's been a rough season for that 02 team. There's been some rumors that she will be leaving that ride at the end of the season. And we believe Alexandria Van Dam could be running in that car, the 02 car, which we'll have to wait and see what happens as far as that is concerned. As I hit the wrong button on my headset, I apologize about that. Lauren Ekstrom back here at the rear of the field. 27th in the standings for Ekstrom. Unfortunately, Lauren Ekstrom not going to have another good race, and this is going to be kind of questioning whether she's going to be in that ride next year or not if she's continuing to get beat by her teammate or her younger teammate, Annie Crenshaw, as June Bailey's running the Enterprise colors on her Chevrolet. As somebody is knocking on my door because I'm trying to record this race, but hold on, I'm recording. Brenda Eveling in the 21st position, as I said, won the last two races. White Castle starting to move her way to the front, same with Courtney Lynn. Courtney Lynn has been dropping through the standings the past couple of weeks, but she's been staying inside the top 10 in the points. Right now, Becky Walters is continuing to extend her points lead the way it's looking. I didn't see where third in the point standings is running. That would be the 5 of Gwen Tennyson. She's back in 36. So as of now, Becky Walters is looking like she's going to extend her points lead even more heading into next week at Sonoma. And this is the only series that will be racing next week because Diva Trucks and Diva Bush series will take an off week next week. I don't know who is knocking on my door. I do apologize about that. It's like, what a bad time to knock on my door while I'm trying to record this race. What else is new? Lindsay Sutton having a good run 9th. Jillian Black running in 10th in that net zero Pontiac for Haas CNC. Jillian Black, as I mentioned, comes in this race 33rd in the point standings. As my mouse is doing this weird little circle for some reason, not sure why. I'm just trying to go through the point standings. June Bailey needs to get herself away from that danger zone. Comes in this race 36th in the point standings. Chrissy House is 41st in the points. There's been some rumors if Chrissy House doesn't pick up her performance, somebody is going to replace her completely, which I don't know how that's going to affect the danger zone, to be quite honest with you. Brooklyn Carter's not having a good run. Checking the back here. And, well, Josephine Bouvier, as of now, will find herself heading into next week's race at Sonoma in the danger zone. Running back here in the 35th position. Oh, somebody's blown up. That's Pete Ramirez. Uh-oh, this could be a caution. This could be a caution right here. Are they going to throw the caution? That's Pete Ramirez. The engine has let go on the YJ Stinger Chevrolet. Let's see. She's coming to a stop. Is this going to bring out the safety car? She has come to a stop. Let me see. Did it throw the caution out? Yes, it did. Caution's out. Caution is out for the first time this weekend. And that was not what bleh. Wow, that was a fail. That was not what Mia Watts wanted to see. As I get a little tongue twister there. I apologize about that. Well, we haven't seen this all race weekend. The yellow flag coming out, which I got to applaud these drivers for staying out of trouble this race weekend. So, yeah. First caution is out. We don't need to jump back, look at the replay. We basically already know what happened. So we're going to take a commercial break. And on the other side of the break, more Diva Cup Series racing at Phoenix International Raceway. Don't go anywhere. The Subway Fresh Fit 500 will be back after these messages and a word from your PCS race station. Getting ready to go back to Green Flag Racing on lap number 26 of 32. Should give us 7 laps of racing to go. Our first restart for this entire race weekend. Mia Watts is the leader. Ginger Fountley second. Becky Walters third. Prudence Martindale fourth. Ashley Reynolds fifth. Monica Towns sixth. Alicia Marquez seventh. Crystal Fontaine eighth. Lindsay Sutton ninth. And 10th is Jillian Black. As I'm not sure what's going on with score 4, why it's being a derping hyena. And Pete Ramirez is out with a valve issue on her Chevrolet. Of course, came in this race running well in points, top 5 in the standings. So unfortunately for her, she is going to take a hit in the standings. And will look to bounce back heading into next week's race at Sonoma. Back to green. I'm turning the volume down on my phone, so Mia Watts has been dominating this race so far. Kind of surprising this race weekend. We've had our first caution where, as in both trucks and bush races we've had for the Diva groups, only went caution free, combined the 64 laps we've ran prior to today's race. Prudence Martindale's all over the back of the 9 of Becky Walters. Also, this will be the last time we'll see Becky Walters running the same scheme. Same with the 19, because those two will be running new schemes starting next week at Sonoma. So that will be interesting. But right now, Becky Walters will be the points leader still heading into next week's race. I believe Prudence Martindale will now be second in points leaving today's races. We're down to 3 laps of racing to go here at Phoenix. I topped off my water during the commercial break. Now we are down to 2 laps of racing to go here at Phoenix. After I'm done with this race, I need to tell Andrew something. White flag about to be displayed on the Georgia Pacific Dodge of Petty Enterprises. They're about to get their first win if they can survive this next lap. And let me make sure I don't do what I did in the Diva Bush Series race yesterday, where I forgot to say the winner. Ginger Foutley trying to give it everything she got in the cat car, but it's going to be too little too late. How about this for Mia Watts? And needed a win like this. First win of the year for Mia Watts, who takes the Subway Fresh Fit 500 here today at Phoenix. That is absolutely what the 45 needed. As we're waiting for the standings to become official. Ginger Foutley will get second. Great run for Ginger. As standings are now indeed official. Becky Walters will get third. Ginger came in this race. Ginger Foutley, that is. 14th in the points, so she'll be in the top 10 more than likely. Becky Walters will keep the points lead at third. Prudence Martindale will get fourth, so they will stay in the top 10 of the points. So Becky Walters has extended her points lead a bit. Alicia Marquez will get fifth. Monica Town sixth. Ashley Reynolds, Jillian Black, Crystal Fontaine will need it run, and Courtney Lynn back to her good results. Complete the top 10. Yellow is out for some reason, but it doesn't matter. The race is over anyway. Grubia, Steiner, Sutton, Aurora, and Chloe Carmichael complete your top 15. As you look on down through the remainder of the finishing results, not entirely sure what happened to Amber Whitecastle, who came in this race second in points. She ends up in 41st. We had 41 cars finish this race, 40 on the lead lap. Hannah Blue Jay was the last of them, and Pete Ramirez was the only driver out of the race due to a mechanical failure, a broken valve, what put the 27 behind the wall. So the points are not going to be really shaken up, but we already know Becky Walters will still be your points leader heading into next week's race at Sonoma, which we will have just the Diva Cup Series girls because Diva Trucks and Busch will be off next week. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race from Phoenix. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCS Race Crew today. We showed your full finisher results. You will see your point standings heading into next week at Sonoma's. You've been watching another broadcast of PCS Race TV, the best in racing since 2017. I've been Divas signing off, and we'll see you at Sonoma.